if Spotify are sort of complicit in the so-called misinformation, then him being part of Spotify would be sort of by proxy complicit to it as well. So he wants to stand out from that. He wants to step away from that. And that's his prerogative, and good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, taking a stance against somebody, it's like if you say, I'm not going to support this company and buy their products because they do this, like as an individual, if you take that stance, which is kind of this kind of thing. I mean, he's obviously got a bit of platform where he can make a little bit of noise about it. But people kind of act as if it's just like, oh, was he expecting to win that? And it's just like, if I say I'm not going to buy a product by a certain company because they say use palm oil and chop down trees, I'm not expecting the company to crumble because I stop buying their products.
Yeah. You're just saying to people, hey, I just don't support it.
Yeah, I'm staking my place in the moral landscape and saying this is where I stand. And effectively that's what Neil Young did. He just said, look, I don't want to contribute to the problem of misinformation.
By being part of that.
And so I'm just going to take my business elsewhere. And, as much as he doesn't get the streams of all the big artists, his streams through Spotify were significant.
Yeah, for sure. And look, it starts a conversation. And the thing is, if you take Spotify's point of view, I mean, they spent a lot of money to get Joe Rogan over, and they've gotten Joe Rogan over the line for a reason. And, far be it from them to get him over to their platform and then them micromanage what Joe Rogan does. Now, obviously what's happened is that Neil Young doing what he did has put up a little bit of a red flag, and Spotify, to their credit, have gone, right, okay, well, fair point. Let's see if we can work something out here in terms of the disclaimers and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Okay, I mean, they wouldn't have known that unless someone brought it to their attention, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot harder in a podcast as well, especially a Joe Rogan one, which is like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Because like in a Facebook post, if somebody types the word COVID, it'll put the COVID warning underneath.
Yeah.
But in a podcast, like I just said COVID. So if and we weren't talking about COVID other than saying it's a bit challenging during COVID, COVID.
Yeah.
If they put a warning under every podcast that said the word COVID, and in YouTube videos, people will not say COVID because they do have stuff that's suppressing videos. So people will just say the pandemic or this current situation.
Or the C word.
Yeah, because they don't want to talk about it. But
sure.
It makes it very difficult to go through Joe Rogan's back catalogue and find out where he's potentially, where there could be misinformation. But I mean, they knew they got him when they knew he was a wild card when they got him. I mean,
absolutely.
He smokes weed on his podcast with Elon Musk and other people, and I mean, I think I imagine it's legal, and I don't know if he's in California, but I mean, it's legal.
I would imagine it would be legal in whatever state he is.
It's legal in many places in America anyway. But I mean, it was never about I don't think it was ever about the fact that it was really Neil Young was making a position. I think his management maybe thought we can manipulate this a little bit to get a little bit more publicity.
Well, that's the Gene Simmons school of publicity, isn't it? It's either good or bad as long as they spell your name right. I think there's something like what he said.
He said, "I don't care what they say about me as long as they print my picture and spell my name right."
Yeah, that's right. There you go.